When it comes to being a good cat parent, it's always important to establish a solid foundation. To have that all-important game plan. Finding that healthy mix, that's the goal. Providing the critical essentials for your cat while fostering a bond of love and trust. In this material, we will talk about the building blocks of success. And I'll take you through a potential strategy that you can implement that could very well put you on the road to success. Interesting topic, and I've got you covered. Stay tuned. When it comes to being a high-quality cat owner and what it takes to wear the crown, there are many strategies, many different tips to being a wonderful owner. And I think we all know most of them. Even if you've never owned a cat a single day in your life, you could probably list half. Give your cat a proper diet, fresh food and fresh water. Make sure your pet goes to the vet. Take care of that litter box on the regular. Make sure your cat has plenty of playtime and play room and play toys. Make sure they're properly groomed. Hands-on grooming is essential. And that all-important quality time with you, of course. Make sure that you are available for the pets, the cuddles, and the much-needed love and attention. And make sure they know the environment, that they absorb that home environment. Make sure they understand the boundaries of your home and what you expect of them. Now, while this could be a tall task very early on, most cats, they do grow to understand in rather short order what is off limits and what is not. And finally, let's acknowledge the importance of being able to read your cat's body language. Those critical cues. The more that you can understand your cat, the more that you can cater to them in a very positive way. And that baseline, understanding your cat's baseline personality and what is normal. It can really help you during times of great concern. Even the most subtle of changes, you'll be able to spot them simply because you know your cat so very well. This can be important, very important, especially during times of a negative health issue, a potential health emergency. So, in a nutshell, those are the basics of positive cat ownership. If you cover them on a regular basis, the sky is indeed the limit with respect to your cat's growth in every aspect, that all-important bond of trust and loyalty with you. But, if I had to offer one parenting tip, it could send you on the fast track to success. It would involve something that I like to call association through separation. And here's how it works. Assuming that you got all of the basics covered, those basics that I just covered, the tip of association through separation involves being the staple of your cat's daily routine, as in physically present, but respectful of your cat's personal space. You are separate in the name of your cat's best interest. You are distant during those times where the situation calls for you to be distant. Now, before the water gets a bit muddied, allow me to hit on an example. Have you ever seen someone attempt to force the engagement with a cat? I'm sure you have. We all have. Forcing a petting session, forcing playtime. The interaction was 100% for the person. The cat was simply along for the ride, a ride they likely didn't want to take. You see this quite a bit with children. Very handsy around animals, almost treating the animal like an object. Going back to the point about separation, sometimes one of the very best things you can do for a cat is to simply leave them alone. If you want to talk about a parenting trick, sometimes in the right measure, less is very much more. Your cat needs to know that you love them, of course, but they also need to know that you're not overbearing, you're not heavy-handed. Your cat needs to know they can exist in the home, your home, walk around in the home without being messed with. Your cat needs their spot, that little home within the home that is uniquely theirs, that comfort zone. And through it all, your cat needs to be able to see you. This is where the association aspect enters the fold. There is often this notion that you're either away, totally gone, totally out of the house, or in the house but just ignoring your cat entirely. Or they're right there in your lap. Years of experience has taught me that the sweet spot lives somewhere right in the middle. You're in the mix, you're not ignoring your cat, but at the same time, you're giving your cat room to breathe and you let them call the shots. You allow your cat to do the approaching rather than hassling them for what can amount to a bit of self-serving attention. Over time, this is how a healthy relationship is formed, a level of trust. Your cat is happy because the environment is friendly, loving but not harsh. And you're happy because you know that your cat is thrilled to be right there in your presence and has the confidence in you to approach you at any time. Association through separation. I guess in our world it would be that old lesson about respecting someone's personal space. With so many essentials that cats do need, so many things that must be met, one of the biggest tricks is learning how to live in harmony. Where does that separation end and the love begin? It's likely somewhere in the middle. The only cat parenting strategy that you'll ever need is the ability to be a daily and loving presence in your cat's life, while also having the ability to let your cat live their own life, the ability to step back just a bit, the ability to let your cat have their own space, the ability to love, but do so without crowding. The comforts of the home life. It's not always all about the home setting, that cat-friendly living space that you've established. It's the ability of you, and for you, the proud owner, to be cat-friendly yourself. And a big part of being cat-friendly is positive association, but through means of respectful separation. To the wonderful audience of Senior Cat Wellness, where do you stand on this topic? Do you agree with this healthy balance? And if you had to offer a cat parenting strategy, something that really isn't, say, top shelf in terms of being well known, what would it be? Additionally, for the audience, how much of your strategy, or really any strategy for that matter, how much of it is based on a cat's personality? Is the way that you have provided for your cat and the foundation that you've set, has it been tweaked and modified over time to cater to your cat's personality? Your thoughts and personal stories, that comment section, as always, it's all yours. And if you enjoyed this content, please give the video a like and subscribe to the channel. I'd love to have you as a member of the Senior Cat Wellness family. And until next time, thank you so very much for watching, and I will talk to you later.